with you gone, you chose me. Yes, you chose me. You saw me in a secret place, in my unformed shape. You wove me together out of nothing. You made me. Ba 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 da 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 ba 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 da da da. I am yours, and I know you have goodness for me. I am yours, and you are mine. I am yours, and I know you see beauty in me. I am yours, and you are mine. You know my days that are to come. You know my thoughts, 'cause you hold me together out of chaos. You're creating. I am yours, and I know you have goodness for me. I am yours, and you are mine. I am yours, and I know you see beauty in me. I am yours, and you are mine. You knit me in my mother's womb. You saw me in the secret place. You're still at work here, pulling tangled threads apart. While you're still working, I'm still becoming. You're still at work here, and there's more still coming.
Found myself smiling more. The moment you leave, I feel down again. I talk to myself on the floor just to feel less alone. I swear that I'm trying my best. You tell me the stress shouldn't be a friend. I wonder where I'll end up next on the corner of hope. So hold my hand tight for a minute. I'll let you know when to let go. You give a little love with a little sun everywhere you go, everywhere you're running. You never say a word even when it hurts. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're smiling. You make it look easy. I don't understand how you can love me the way that I myself dreaming again. The moment you leave, it goes blank in my head. It feels like my bed is on fire when I'm sleeping alone. So hold my hand tight for a minute. I'll let you know when to let go. You give a little love with a little sun. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're running. You never say a word, even when it hurts. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're smiling. You make it look easy. I don't understand how you can love me the way that I am. You give a little love with a little sun. Everywhere you go, everywhere you're running. You make it look easy. I don't understand how you can love me. You make it look easy. I don't understand how you can love me. You make it look easy. I don't understand how you can love me. You make it look easy. I don't understand how you can love me. When I feel under pressure, running out of time, I do not even if the sky is gray, I know I need to stand and pray.
shelters and memories come flooding over. Where the sun sets, it gets louder. The silence is bright as day. One, two, think about all that we've been through. Looked in your eyes saying I do. Then it all fell apart. Why does it feel like it's better when you're not around? Yet when I start to fall, all I can think about is your arms around me. I played my cards out the wrong hand, and still I was scared to tell you that I shouldn't have let you go. I shouldn't have let you go. Words said never sound right at the moment. All ends in fights we've forgotten how hard it was to love. 3, 4 years that we took just to get here. Leaving was never the answer. Backs turned against the wall. Why does it feel like it's better when you're not around? Yet when I start to fall, all I can think
こっち来る？
Why does it feel like it's better when you're not around? Yet when I start to fall, all I can think about is your arms around me. I played my cards out the wrong hand, and still I was scared to tell you that I shouldn't have let you go. 'Cause this was a movie. Take it all back. 'Cause this was a movie. Take it all.
You mess with me, boy. You are the cause of all my stress. You've been ignoring all my texts. It's getting harder to avoid that funny feeling try my very best to always be there. And the stars and moon and sun would all align. And for a million years and more, I'd make you mine.
Every day I tested your last move. Today's wondrous little tension. I smoked acoustic yarn. Let us breathe in, breathe it out. Can't replaceable, sustainable. Every day I tested your